Weak bladder charming knows the etymology of procrastinate. You can guess how. Hold on. 1, not 2. That's if you're annoying. Okay.
Janitor to repair Jam Master.
A lot of patients are queuing outside rooms that are run by nurses, but they aren't available. Short temper, their loved ones resent them. Aww. Class down, cheese for brains. Can't help it. I've got cheese for brains. Marketing. Oh. Yeah, cool. Hospital reputation.
Doctor to Pan's lab, please.
So I can also get an additional one. So another upgrader. Toilet rate, short temper. No. Not good enough. Our money's getting quite low and I'm not sure we can afford our bills. Do you think we need a loan? No!
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Doctors in the research stuff. Another radiology doctor maybe. But a letterist. A big fan of letterers. $24,000. Even though we didn't cure him. Training course complete. Ward management 3. More janitors. 3 days. Thinks their life is their own common natural mentor. Stuff, please. Janitor required. Okay.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually. Cryptology calling nurse.
Doctor, I don't feel well defined. You look a bit 8-bit. Dirty habit. Ghost cat 0 with high energy. Gives us something to work with. Stock a luxury transmission. Reducing prices a bit would help to improve our hospital reputation. Yeah, I actually want upgraders, so we might have to change what we are actually advertising for to mechanics, I think is the option. So instead of just pure janitors, we want mechanics. Turtlehead emergency. There's been an outbreak of turtlehead after a bungle experiment inadvertently and temporarily strengthened the gravity in certain parts of the county. It's alright now, except for the group looking for treatment. We'll be rewarded if we treat this group. Should we have them sent here? Cure 7 patients with turtlehead. Treatment room, head office, of which we have 0. Time of 90 days. I think a head office is a 4x4. Let's check. Head office is a 4x4. Yeah. That is correct. Do a 4x4 there. I wonder if we move, we say this is fine, this is what we're going to do, but we move the toilets across flat against that, and then we've got a couple of more spaces on this side, maybe narrow, like 1 or 2 spots there, that's a bit narrow, but like 3x3s on that side. Or we turn it, flip it on its side, so the entrance to the loos on that side, and then we've got the space for, we've got 3x3s, and then we've got space for 3x3s on this side, 2 wide corridor. Okay, maybe what we're gonna do, make the most use of the space. Fire extinguisher range. Hand sanitizer. For you, small one. I think this is again. Oh no, head office is a doctor. This is a nurse now. I think this one's a doctor. 200, 158 or 155. Prestige 3. Prestige 4. And the idea was turn it sideways so the engine's that way. Move stuff over there. And move some of this stuff over here. Or over here. Over there. Benches on that side as well. Okay, this is the loos. Then we should be able to do 3x3s and still have 2 wide corridor over there. Might mean we have to move some of the vending machines though. Because then they take up a lot of space of the 2 wide corridor. Benches closer to the head office. Yeah, so maybe I have vending machines over there. But I'm just placing all the stuff now. Exactly there. Okay, so now we say, yeah.
Turtlehead patients on the way.
And this requires a doctor need? Ooh. Straightforward doctor. Looking for work radiology or genetic. Where I put it? And surgery. Boy next door has lost the sense of direction. Let's see. Maybe we want to give treatment to some of the doctors so they got the treatment skills as well. This one? And that? Ooh. This one does have treatment. I'm just going to blow my nose. $17,000. Profit loss 60,000. I think how close are we? Okay. Close to the end of that one. I just want to make sure we've got enough money to keep doing marketing campaigns. This one, this is the critical one. We can justify charging 100% for new stuff. New illness, turtle head discovered. And with a new illness, because it's a new one, it hasn't got a set price yet. Make sure. Yeah, so now our price reputation is back down. And crossbones and turtle head. Making sure we help out the people with an emergency at a completely reasonable rate of 24,000. We probably start needing to do some research wings as well. These people with other research in there. And we can probably make this area a bit prettier. And make sure we've got all the open spaces covered with what we want. Maybe another GP. Cardiology or something. Yeah, so most of these are actually treatment rooms. This one's a diagnosis room. Yeah, this cardiology's got a bit of a queue. This one can also do diagnosis, so we've got fluid analysis and genetics in there that can do diagnosis. So maybe one more GP and one 3x3 diagnosis room, whether it's cardiology or general diagnosis. Copy.
Nurse needed in ward.
Okay, so maybe not. Yeah, so this is what I wasn't sure of. So if we do two 3x3s, there's only going to be space for one. No. I was like thinking maybe removing this too wide thing over there. Not really my style.
Maintenance needed in mega scan.
So either another GP or a diagnosis room in there. Another diagnosis room. Cardiology is the one that's struggling.
To repair drug mixer.
Cardiology. Some benches. Do a bit of waiting area over here. can walk past there. Can walk past there if they want to. Okay. And toxic waste bin. And everything's alright. Health Minister visit. Health Minister Tarquin Foxbridge has informed us that he will be visiting the hospital soon. He adds that he looks forward to seeing a hospital that can stand on its own 2 feet. If he's impressed with the hospital, we might receive some of the county's healthcare budget as a reward. Impress the VIP with a nice hospital. 8 rep, 10 kudos. That's potential rewards. Also, I'll put some rugs in now that we've got kind of settled on our available space. Make people happy on the outside. Bins on that side. Bins. More bins. More bins. And rugs. Space rug. So the attractiveness of the area goes up. So when patients are waiting in that zone, they are inspired by the attractive environment. Similar to what we're doing with rooms in general, like hospital rooms. The prestige and attractiveness both affect patients' moods. Keep that as high as we can. I'll use the attractiveness overlay, show you now what it looks like. So in the attractiveness overlay is this one. How green that is. So if we don't do carpets, it's just like general bland whiteness. Wherever we put the carpet, it's solid green, so we can put more carpet in there. So this is just a staff thing, so it's not super important to do this, but keeps the staff happy as well. So. Little bit attractiveness, makes people happy. We can upgrade our debugger to make it more effective. If you select the item and choose to upgrade it, janitor trained in mechanics can apply the upgrade. Oh, almost done. Okay. Unfortunately, we failed to complete the request upgrade the machine. So in 90 days, we've not finished the upgrade. So even though we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 upgrades queued, we've not been able to finish one.
Diagnosis.
Okay. That's how you want to play it? Fine. Need more of the upgrade janitors. Motivated but nasty. Positive. Oh, that's good. Okay. Upgrade easy scan. Might need to get them the upgrade 2 skill soon.
VIP arriving. Please prioritize their amusement over patient well-being.
Potential. Patients cured. We've got 90% cure rate so far, which is pretty good. Haven't done any training of staff in research 3. Train 3 staff in research 3. So you might have to do for that, marketing to get researchers with high research, so research 2 or so, and then train them in research 3. I think we might have needed to do nuts and bolts or the mechanics one rather than just generic janitor one. Angry, tired easily, motivated but nasty, short temper. Staff training required. Hannah Bork has gained lots of experience on the job. They'll be ready for promotion to junior nurse once they've completed some training. A new qualification will give them increased abilities. Now... So we want at least a few more training rooms as well as a research wing or research room in this area. Our admin wing.
Students at the medical school called in earlier to say their campus may be the most haunted place in the county. They report seeing classroom skeletons dancing, strange colors floating in the air, and walls seeming to melt. Let's just remember these are medical students with access to some very interesting substances.
Check a bit of staff energies. There. There's my need to take a break. This one. Take a break.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Just letting the maintenance guys know that bins becomes full. In case they didn't know. Trucks makes us 2 neat maintenance. Is that done? Also close. Make sure it's for a full 12 months is $65,000 for a medium-sized campaign. Okay, of course, complete maintenance. And I want to actually, before we go too much further, some of these guys to mechanics too, because that actually gives them speed on the training as well, on upgrading. Okay. Marketing. We need toilets on the side. Poor staff member has to run all the way to this one. Do that. Sorry. Completely forgot you need to go to the loos. This one inside. Okay. Yes, and then 3x3s on that side. Cool. This is only allowed for staff. And the other people have to go somewhere else. Toxic waste. Radiator, large radiator, and nice smelling hand sanitizer. Prestige level 3. Posters 217, 158, 180. Some brain anatomy posters. Prestige level 4. And this is only not fish. And another staff room, training room, and more treatment. Yeah. And trainees. Nurse. And take all of them out, only 4 of our small contingent of 10 nurses. 40% of them. Okay, it's cold. There we go. Enough space inside. Get out of the way! Going to the loo! Sorry, no going for training. This person's mood's going to be bad. Needs the toilet. Number 1 or number 2, we're not sure. Oh. Sorry, I didn't notice that. Staff promotion from student doctor to junior doctor will provide training slot movement speed, diagnosis skill and treatment skill.
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
Office cured to in progress 5. Ooh, I want this one. Comes 3 repair. Just anything. Just want you on the payroll. Waste. Repair. Restock. From 3 staff in research activity. Oh, research 1. Charming. Okay, so I think I can now afford a research room as well. Oh, that's the entrance. Okay. I think I'm gonna say another 1 training room on this side, and then this is the research wing. For researchers. Toxic waste. And where is it?